Hello everyone, so welcome back to the online class of physics class 10, and we were learning chapter number 10, light, reflection and refraction. So in the last video we learned about the different types of images formed by a convex and a concave lens, and today we'll see the sign conventions related to a lens. Now for the lens, the sign conventions are followed as it was followed for the mirror. So it is almost same. Now there's a small difference in both of the lens. This is the convex and this is the concave. One or two small differences are there, and other than that everything are the same. Now O, this is O, and this side is our focus 1, focus 2, focus 1, focus 2. Twice focus 1 and twice focus 2 is also present there, but I'm not giving this one just for now. Now as we have studied sign conventions for the for the mirror part. So in the mirror we studied that any measurement was taken from the pole of the mirror. If the measurement is taken to the left hand side, then the measurement was taken as negative, and if the measurement was taken to the right hand side, then the measurement was taken as positive. Same thing also applies to the lens. If all the measurements for the lens are taken from the optical center of the lens, for both the lenses from the optical center, any measurement which starts from the optical center and has to go towards left will be taken as negative. Any measurement towards the right will be taken as positive. Then same goes applicable with the concave also. This side it will be negative, this side towards the right it will be positive. Then any measurement taken from the optical center up, means going up, any measurement going towards up, like the height of the object, then it will be taken as positive. Any measurement which is going down is taken as negative, means height of the image, if it is real and inverted, it will be negative. Same for here also, upside that will be positive, going down will be negative, just applying the same Cartesian rules. Next, if we have to take the focus. Now for a mirror there was only one focus. The mirror was like this. If this is a concave mirror, the focus was somewhere here, so there was only one focus which we have to take or which we have to analyze. But in a case of a lens, there are two focus. One focus is in the left, one focus is in the right. Now which focus we have to take? Whether we have to take the negative of focus, means if it is to the left we have to take this or this. Now this depends on the type of lens. Like for example, for convex lens, it is known as a converging lens. So whenever light falls onto the lens, the light converges and passes through focus number 2. Any type, whenever you see any type of convex lens, you see all the light converges through focus number 2. So for convex lens we will take this focus number 2, and that's why for convex lens the focus is taken as positive for convex. Now for concave lens, if you notice the diagrams, the two ray diagrams that we learned in the last class, any ray which falls onto the lens diverges away, such that the imaginary light ray comes and meets at the focus number 1. So here for this concave lens, focus is taken as negative. So other than the focus, the rest things are same. U is taken as negative because object is always kept to the left. Image V depends on its location. If the image is forming to the left hand side, then the image distance is taken as negative. It is forming to the right hand side, then it will be taken as positive. For a convex lens, the image is positive, image distance is positive because the image forms in this is the right hand side, and only in one condition the image forms in the left hand side, so at that time we take it as negative. And for concave lens, the image formed is always negative, V is always taken as negative. Focus, here I have told, for convex it is positive, for concave it is negative. And then height of the object is positive for both of the lenses, and height of the image is positive for concave lens and negative for convex lens, only in some conditions when the image is upside down. Now after that, there comes our lens formula. There is a lens formula. The lens formula is 1 by V minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. The symbols have their usual meanings that we have studied previously. After the lens formula, there comes magnification. Magnification M is given by M equal to V by U, or it can be taken as H dash by H, height of image by height of the object. And sometimes we can also use the formula like M equal to H dash by H according to our need, or we can also use M equal to V by U, or we can use V by U equal to H dash by H. After the lens formula and magnification, there comes the power of lens. We'll also solve some of the sums related to it later on, but let us first finish the topic. Power of lens. So power of the lens is known. Power of a lens is defined as the ability of a lens to converge or diverge the light rays. So till now we have learned that the lens, there are two types of lens, convex lens and concave lens, and one lens, convex lens, converges the light rays and the concave lens diverges the light rays. So power of a lens is known as the ability of a lens to converge or diverge the light rays. That means how much the light rays can bend, how much they are converging or how much they are diverging. And the power of a lens, the symbol for power is given by P, and the formula is P equal to 1 by F, where F is the focal length of the lens and F should be in, F is in meter, it should be in meter, F should be in meter, otherwise we won't get the proper power. That means if the focus of the lens is like given in, for example, if the focus is given in 20 centimeter, then we have to convert this 20 centimeter to meter. That means we have to divide it by 100. We convert it to meter, it will become 0.2 meter, and after that we will get the power according putting it in the formula. Then power has a unit. SI unit of power is diopter, given by capital D. D equal to diopter. Now, for a concave lens, the power will be positive. Sorry, for a convex lens, the power will be positive, and for a concave lens, power will be negative. Because for concave, for convex, we get focus equal to positive. So if the focus is positive, then the power will also be positive. And similarly for a concave, the focus will be negative and the power will also be negative. So this much only for today. I suggest you to read the topic from page number 181 to 184. And there are some in-text questions you can try to solve. And in the next class, we will try to solve some of the questions. Thank you.